So, a warm welcome to the Brownsy's podcast. Today, the title of the podcast is Luminaries Unfiltered. Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, the Eternal Enigma. She walked into global consciousness not with a whisper but with a gaze, the kind that lingers, that haunts, that writes stories across decades. In a world enamored by beauty, she gave Grace's sharpest edge. In an industry that thrives on reinvention, she mastered the art of legacy. Today we unfold not just the crown of Miss World, not just the starlight of Bollywood, but the woman, the mother, the artist, the survivor, whose presence redefined allure itself. Welcome to Luminaries Unfiltered, the podcast where icons reveal themselves through biography, reflection, and the soft tender of legacy. I am your host, Tutu Baffour Williams, and today I have the absolute honor of welcoming the icon, the enigma, the artist Aishwarya Rai Bachchan. So the segment 1 is Origins of a Star. Born on November 1, 1973 in Mangalore, India, Aishwarya Rai was raised in a traditional South Indian household. Her father, Krishna Raj Rai, was a marine biologist, and her mother, Brindia Rai, a homemaker devoted to nurturing creativity and values. Aishwarya's early fascination with the arts led her to study architecture, but destiny had other plans. At 21, she stunned the world by winning Miss World 1994, a moment that did more than crown a beauty queen. It introduced a phenomenon. The turquoise eyes, the ethereal poise, and the humility she carried became India's export to every red carpet imaginable. Segment 2 is titled Stardom and the Craft. Aishwarya Rai film debut came in Mani Ratnam's Tamil epic Iruva 1997, where she balanced elegance and depth. Her Bollywood breakthrough, Handle the Chuke Sanam, sorry for my pronunciation, 1999, catapulted her into mainstream adoration. Critics marveled at her emotional range in Devdas 2002, opposite Shah Rukh Khan, and she later dazzled in international roles like Bride and Prejudice and The Pink Panther 2. But fame isn't always kind. The early 2000s saw tabloid frenzy, personal heartbreaks, and relentless public scrutiny. Yet, though Aishwarya transformed not withdrawn but refined, she closed silence over spectacle, and it made her presence even louder. Segment 3, Reinvention, Family and Womanhood. In 2007, Aishwarya Rai married actor Abhishek Bachchan, forging an alliance between Bollywood royalty and poetic mystery. The birth of their daughter, Arad Rai, in 2011 marked a new chapter, one of fierce maternal grace and grounded elegance. Despite pressures to return to the screen, Aishwarya chose her rhythm. Her comeback in films like Jazba and Aadhe Hal Mushkil reminded us. That's on my playlist, my movie playlist. The Ideal High Mushkil, that movie. I don't know if I'm wrong with the pronunciation, but that's my current movie on my playlist. She never left. She was simply becoming. Off screen, she's represented India at Cannes with unparalleled consistency, promoted humanitarian causes with conviction, and maintained an aura few can catch. She's a paradox, deeply private yet globally iconic. A woman who could conquer worlds but chose to build one centered on values, vision, and voice. So the segment 4 is Imaginary Through Her Eyes. So Aishwarya, your journey is being sculpted not just by achievement, by restrained choice and quiet resilience. What do you think people misunderstand about your strength? And she answered, strength isn't always loud. It's saying no when the world wants yes. It's showing up as a mother when others expect a diva. It's loving deeply but holding boundaries. Learn strength in staying rooted while the winds of fame roar. So, and if you were to whisper something to the Aishwarya of 1994, and Aishwarya answered, I'll tell her, Grace ages beautifully. Let it. So the final segment, that's legacy etched in time. Whether gracing the covers of the Time magazine, representing India with UNICEF, or simply holding her daughter's hand in front of flashing cameras, Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, remains not just a name but a signature, her biog. So guys, thanks you for joining me and my imaginary interviewer, Aishwarya Rai Bachchan. And I've learned strength isn't always loud. It's saying no when the world wants yes. It's showing up as a mother when others expect a diva. It's loving deeply but holding boundaries. I've learned strength is in staying rooted while the winds of fame roar. Thank you for joining me with your time. I appreciate it very much. Subscribe for new episodes with your favorites, and you can comment anybody you want me to interview for you. Thank you. Bye bye.